Good evening and welcome to this edition of Newsleader Run 6. Today is Tuesday, August 23rd, 2011. I'm Jim Fuller.
And I'm Chip Ramsey with the Saturday Independent newspaper. In tonight's news, a Manchester man is expected to face murder charges in the death of an elderly woman. Tullahoma installs a new mayor and two re-elected aldermen last night. The 73rd National Tennessee Walking Horse Celebration kicks off this week in Shelbyville. And the Tullahoma Wildcat and Coffee County Red Raider football teams started their 2011 season Friday night. We'll have all these stories and more on tonight's Newsleader on 6. Stay tuned.
Tullahoma Drug has a gift for keeping well. You know about prescriptions, but there's so much more to tell. There's a gift for all occasions, for body, soul, and mind. Cards to show you care, gifts to show your kind. There are remedies and recipes and treats, you'll want to eat them. Stacks of books from famous cooks and spectacles to read them. Shades and frames, puzzles, games, dishes, plates, and mugs. We're a Tullahoma treasure. We are Tullahoma Drug.
Tullahoma Surgery Center is Tullahoma's newest and most complete surgical healthcare facility. The center combines state-of-the-art surgical care with efficient, affordable, and community-based outpatient service. The staff is committed to providing the highest quality care in a warm, personalized setting. The goal is to deliver excellent care and make your visit a pleasant experience. Tullahoma Surgery Center, the area's premier surgery center dedicated to outpatient surgery.
Hello, this is J.D. Oliver from the Smokehouse on Mount Eagle Mountain. Me and my sisters Nancy and Betsy would like to thank you all for your continued support. This year we're celebrating our 50-year anniversary at the Smokehouse. In conjunction with our 50-year celebration, we are bringing Music on the Mountain every Saturday night at 7 p.m. till 10 p.m. featuring the best of Nashville. We have had some wonderful singers, hit songwriters, and Nashville's rising stars have taken the stage. Come out this Saturday night and every Saturday night through the end of the year. Make it a date night or bring the whole family. Help us celebrate 50 years in the community. Music on the Mountain is free every Saturday night at Jim Oliver's Smokehouse.
Hey, this is Sean Mayer. I'd like to invite everybody out to the Smokehouse every Saturday night for great music and awesome food.
Thank you very much, y'all.
Welcome back. An elderly Manchester woman found dead in her Woodbury Highway duplex last week died from the result of blunt force trauma and strangulation. Autopsy reports in connection with the murder of Virginia White, age 81, were released by the state medical examiner Friday. The victim's nephew, Jeffrey Smithson, age 49, is expected to face murder charges resulting from her violent death. Authorities say Smithson was homeless with a prior criminal record and a history of drug abuse. White took in her nephew a few weeks ago in an effort to help him find his way. Smithson was found in Cannon County in White's stolen car the day after the murder. Manchester police say he has been halfway cooperative in the investigation. Smithson is being held in the Coffee County Jail. He appeared for a preliminary hearing in General Sessions Court today.
Two private ambulance companies doing business in Coffee County have had their recertification pulled by the Coffee County Ambulance Authority. The decision means that lawsuits may ultimately decide whether the private ambulance companies can operate here. MedStat Inc. and TransMed have provided non-life-threatening ambulance service within the county for several years. Ambulance Authority Chairman Jimmy Bradford says TransMed did not apply for recertification and that MedStat is challenging the county's decision to revoke certification in court. The Saturday Independent says that both companies will be allowed to continue service in the county until lawsuits decide the issue. Some Ambulance Authority members have pushed to do away with private services. They say the county could profit from handling non-emergency transport now provided by two companies. The County Ambulance Authority is operating in a flood of red ink, losing more than $500,000 in the past few months, mainly due to billing problems.
A reception and swearing-in ceremony was held at the Tullahoma City Hall last night to install the newly elected mayor and two aldermen. The new Director of Economic Development Committee was also present at that meeting. John Gray brings us this report.
Then it shows combined assassination. And then it's just people starting to gather. All the different guys that were supposed to be swearing in, and there's some food over there on the other side. Little reception. And all of the media is here. Every one of them.
You can't stand the pressure involved.
I don't want to see somebody feel over. I was so lucky. One now.
Smile, girls.
Cut the cake. If you're going to stand here, you have to eat cake.
Wants to wave at you?
Yeah, sure. The Chiefs.
Wave at you.
It's coming up the steps.
She's supposed to be here. I don't think she's here yet.
Hi.
Hello.
Hey, John.
Looky here. Hi, Mike.
Greetings.
This is the new board right here that will be taking office tonight. Curly boys right there, both of them smiling. Brothers and good friends, both of them happy. And this is our new economic director, Darryl Brady, and his wife, talking with Joe Kane.
Repeat after me. Eileen Curley.
Eileen Curley.
Mayor for the City of Tullahoma, Tennessee.
Mayor for the City of Tullahoma, Tennessee.
Do affirm.
Do affirm.
That I will faithfully.
That I will faithfully.
Truly.
Truly.
And impartially.
And impartially.
Perform the duties.
Perform the duties.
Of said office.
Of said office.
During my incumbency.
During my incumbency.
Without fear.
Without fear.
Favor.
Favor.
Or partiality.
Or partiality.
To the best of my skill and ability.
To the best of my skill and ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Get up.
And we'll be right back with more Newsleader on 6. Stay tuned.
Trust, honesty, integrity. These qualities make Woodard's Diamond Showroom your premier shopping destination for fine jewelry. Whether you indulge yourself with our exclusive jewelry designs or are looking to give diamonds or gold jewelry as a gift, you will feel confident knowing you have made the right choice. For brilliance you deserve, visit Woodard's inside Northgate Mall of Tullahoma, your exclusive master IJO jeweler.
The tent is up at Stan McNabb Chevrolet, and that means the model year wrap-up sale is now in progress. It's been a great year for Stan McNabb and Chevrolet. 5 Consumer Digest Best Buy Awards, North America Car of the Year, and 5 top safety picks. Our best model year ever. And check out this award-winning 2011 Chevy Silverado Extended Cab. Drive it off our lot for only $22,777. Best of all, we have a great supply of 2011 models, but they're going fast, so take advantage of the model year wrap-up tent sale at Stan McNabb Chevrolet today.
There's one place women of all ages can find the care they need, the Women's Center at Harton Regional Medical Center. We're a full-service women's center with comprehensive obstetrical and gynecological surgery. Our excellent customer satisfaction rate is a reflection of our commitment to excellence. To serve you even better, we've now remodeled our facility. Our family-friendly birth center features private labor, delivery, and recovery suites. For every stage of your life, we're there for you. The Women's Center at Harton Regional Medical Center.
Welcome back. The 73rd Annual Walking Horse National Celebration kicks off in Shelbyville this week. Jerry Harris spoke recently with Celebration Executive Director Doyle Meadows.
One of the things that we forget to talk about is all of the activities Celebration has throughout the year here that helps provide jobs and the expense of 3 different categories when people come in here to horse shows or events: food, fuel, and lodging. And that's a big factor here in Bedford County. But if you look at some of the data in recent years, we're talking about just during the celebration, and basically we're talking about the last part of the last part of July through Labor Day, something to the effect of $35 million that is generated through sales revenue into this area, to Bedford County and economy, and that's direct spending. And those are dollars that you don't have to do schools and roads and all those things with. That's just direct spending. The thing that I think people probably forget the most is what happened this morning and what happens in the morning. when all of our people that work at these farms that make a contribution to the total economy and economic impact in this area get up, go to the supermarket, buy fuel, pay taxes, send their kids to school, all of the people that are involved through horse farms here in this area, it's mind-boggling the amount of financial contribution that we have. And you know, we employ about 14 people here full time, and after this and during the celebration, another 250, 300 more part-time people that make a contribution to the success of the celebration. And we're proud of that.
I knew that was a lot.
It's a lot.
You was talking about the 35 million that celebration. It's strange. The other day I was talking to a gentleman in Manchester. They was throwing figures at me that Bonnaroo. The quote was used, "We're no celebration. We don't bring that many people in, and we don't get that kind of money. But we did get $8 million." So that's, I mean, that's, when you compare that, we're very fortunate that we have the horse and the celebration here in Shelbyville.
Yeah, that is good, Jerry, and I appreciate them saying that, and a couple of people have mentioned that. One of the things that I'm real proud of that we as a celebration have not done a very good job of really publicizing is from the decade of 2000 through 2009, about $4 million in gross sales from the food booths all around the celebration ground, of which approximately $2.6 million went back into these 14 different civic groups and organizations to support their charities. And you say, well, the celebration doesn't have a charity. We have all these other civic groups that ultimately support the charities of their choice. So we make it possible for them to not only help their club function, but to support charities as well.
People need to realize when they're here on the celebration ground, they go to the VFW food booth, they go to the Rotary and get the donuts. Everybody gets the donuts. But there's a lot. The JC's on the parking.
Lions Club on the program.
I mean, it just goes on and on that you see these people with the vest on telling Lions Club. It helps the community year round.
It does.
And that's what the celebration is about.
Well, and that's the thing about it, the different events and activities that happen throughout the year, whether it's the rodeo or the circus, we're continuing to make some financial contribution to our economy locally through the events that are held here. And this week, interestingly enough, about $900,000 to $1 million is going to go back into the coffers in Middle Tennessee because the state 4-H horse show has moved in, and the motels are full. A lot of fuel is sold, obviously food. I mean, it's really a big thing. They start actually moving in some on Sunday and go through Saturday, so it's a 7 or 8 day event. It's a big financial boom to our economy here in Bedford County.
And those 4-H'ers are diehard. As we come in this morning, most of you can hear the rain hitting on the roof. We had them out working their coats and things, pouring down rain, but they're still out there doing it. And that's just part of it. That's the celebration, the way the celebration is. If it rains, we show.
One of the things that back to that is who benefits from the 4-H being here. It's the city and county and Middle Tennessee.
That's it.
The celebration does not receive $1 from the Tennessee State 4-H Horse Show program. So, and that's been going on since 1984.
Everything goes back.
Everything goes back to the city. We do not get any money for the 8 days or 7 days that the State 4-H Horse program is here on the grounds.
Well, that's great for the 4-H.
It is. And the celebration is happy to provide that.
I understand.
It's good for our community.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Hi, I'm Lori Thompson.
And I'm Mike Thompson, and Lori and I have bought the dealership back on Highway 55, Thompson Ford, Tullahoma, Tennessee. It's back. It's wide open for business, and ready to serve you guys in the community.
And we want to thank you for allowing us to raise our children here. We've been here almost 15 years.
We want to thank the community. Without you guys, we couldn't have done it. We know it was your support that allowed us to achieve this dream. Come be a part of the dream, something special. Come see us at Thompson Ford. Ask for Mike or Lori.
Whether it's a home loan, a business loan, a personal loan, a loan for any good reason, Citizens Tri-County Bank is here to help you with the loans you need. With caring, friendly, lending pros at convenient offices across Tullahoma, we love our community, and we take pride in helping people get the loans they need. Citizens Tri-County Bank, focused on making loans for the individuals and businesses of our community.
Welcome back. Tennessee voters will be required to present state-issued photo IDs before being allowed to vote starting next year. Jim brings us this report on how the process will work.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're here today at the Tennessee Driver's License Testing Station in Tullahoma. Now, chances are most everybody that watches this has already got a driver's license, and you might think that you have no reason to come here, but there's been a change in the law which might make some of you folks out there who are 60 or older have to come to this place. And that is because now the changes in the Tennessee law requires that you must have a picture ID issued by the state of Tennessee before you can vote. Now that law goes into effect on January 1, so you folks have got some time here to get to the driver's license testing station in your area and get your photo ID upgraded so that you have a current photo on your driver's license. Now, some people, when you're 60 or over, you don't have to have that photo on there so that you can your driver's license will be valid. But if you want to vote, you have to be able to get your picture on that driver's license prior to January 1st if you want to continue to vote. So we encourage everybody to do this. Now, as we're going to show you in this video, there's a couple of ways to do that. We chose to go through the automated system there. They have a kiosk in there, and you can just sit down at the computer and fill it out. It's very basic information. If you are computer literate at all, you should be able to use that little kiosk, and you don't even have to wait. You can just go right in there and you'll be out and about. I think it took us about 10 minutes today. We went through that process, and of course, if you're not don't feel comfortable using that computer, then you can always get some of the nice folks out here at the testing station to help you out with that process. Now, again, I think we were probably here about 10 minutes today, and the whole thing's taken care of. We're leaving here today with a picture ID on my driver's license so that I'll be able to vote. And again, the process is very, very simple. Now, you've got several months before you have to accomplish that, so get to the driver's license testing station nearest you and make sure that you have that photo ID on your driver's license. Here's here at Channel 6. Just can you tell us, first of all, Wanda, what is your position with the, I assume you're with the Tennessee Department of Safety, is that correct?
I'm with the Department of Safety and Homeland Security Driver Services Division.
Oh.
I'm the Assistant Director for Driver Services.
Oh, I got you. Okay. I understand that you folks are responsible for making sure everyone has a state-issued identification card, because that's something that's changed in the voter registration law this year. Is that correct?
Well, actually, what changed in the law is that anyone that could that needed a photo ID for voting purposes can come to the Department of Safety and make application and be issued a photo ID for voting purposes free of charge.
So what other types, other than a Tennessee driver's license, are there other types of government photo IDs that would be acceptable that you're aware of?
Yes, there's certain government employee IDs that are acceptable, military identification documents, passports. There's quite a list.
So there's a lot of things out there that some of the voters may already possess that would be acceptable in this case.
The only governmentally issued document that I know for sure that is not acceptable is the student IDs for colleges and universities. They're not acceptable for this purpose.
So everybody, there's a point, I think, when you're getting your when you renew your driver's license, that you don't have to have your photo on there. That's an option. Is that correct?
Yes, sir, at age 60.
So if you're over 60, you might not have been to the Department of Safety recently, and so you won't have your photo on there. Now, if you're over 60 though, and you have a valid driver's license, that doesn't mean that you have to take the driver's test again, does it?
Oh, no, sir, not at all.
Okay, that just means you need to.
It's under the same renewal processes as any other license.
Do you anticipate that this will increase the workload substantially on your driver's license stations in various parts of the state?
I do think there'll be an increase, and in some areas it might be a substantial increase. Now, we have mandated that those persons seeking a voter photo ID be treated as an express, go to the express line in our offices to speed up their service.
And don't forget to tune into this week's Tullahoma Living tonight at 6:30 p.m., Thursday morning at 9 a.m., and Thursday evening and Friday evening at 6:30 p.m. This week's guests include Stephanie Spiegel from Hardin Hospital, who will show off their newest physician that they've added to their staff. Fran Barber will update us on what's happening with the Coffee County Senior Citizens Center, and we'll have the preview of the Lowe Family Show that's coming up at the South Jackson Civic Center. We'll have all this and more on this week's Tullahoma Living. We'll be right back in just one moment with your news leader on 6.
The highest standard of excellence requires dedication and commitment. It's established over time. You know when you see it. You know when you feel it. There's a standard of excellence in healthcare. It's the Joint Commission Gold Seal of Approval. In 2003, Life Care Center of Tullahoma voluntarily achieved this accreditation and maintains it still today. Life Care, meeting a higher standard because residents matter most.
Why? Traders Bank.
The convenience of 5 locations near you.
2695 Deckard Boulevard, Winchester. 1207 Hillsborough Boulevard, Manchester. 1602 North Main Street, Shelbyville. 412 West Lincoln Street, Tullahoma. 120 North Jackson Street, Tullahoma. Why? Traders Bank.
The service of 61 friendly, knowledgeable employees meeting your banking needs.
We're Traders Bank in Winchester. Come see us. We're Traders Bank in Manchester. Come see us. We're Traders Bank in Shelbyville. Come see us.
We're Traders Bank on West Lincoln Street in Tullahoma. Come see us.
We're Traders Bank. Come see us.
Why? Traders Bank.
The stability of 122 years, locally owned and operated, banking under the same name.
Traders Bank.
Why Traders Bank? Because you're welcome here.
Traders Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back. The Tullahoma Wildcats romped over McGavock Raiders 36-12 in the season opener for both squads Friday night in Nashville. Things could not have gone much better for the Wildcats in the first half when the offense scored on 6 straight possessions and the defense forced 4 turnovers on their way to a 36-0 lead. Trey Burks had 3 touchdown runs in the first half and had a long punt return to set up a field goal. Burks had a 1-yard score on the Cats' first possession. After holding the Raiders to 3 and out on their first possession, the Cats were right back in business after Burks' punt return set up a 35-yard field goal by Joseph Burke for a 10-0 lead. A Justin Brown interception put the Wildcats back in business as the first quarter drew to a close. Burks got his second scoring run from 8 yards out to start the second period. Joseph London recovered a fumble on McGavock's next possession, and the Wildcats, already up 17-0, struck quickly on a 13-yard scoring pass from Jared Davis to Shaquille Harris. The extra point was not good, but Tullahoma still had a 23-0 lead. The Wildcats stopped the Raiders on 4th down on the next series, and Montrell Berry ripped into the end zone to make it 29-0, but the extra point again was no good. Ryan Lawson then intercepted a pass, and Burks wound up the scoring with a 7-yard touchdown run. Burke hit the extra point to make it 36-0. Reserves took the field for the Wildcats in the fourth quarter when McGavock put up its 2 scores. The Wildcats, who opened the season with 4 straight road games, traveled to Cookeville Friday night for another non-district contest. The Cavaliers opened with a 21-7 loss to Brentwood.
Coffee County received the ball to begin the Lee Davis era against Shelbyville Friday night, and senior Brent Wicks took the opening play 16 yards for a first down. From there, it was all downhill for the Red Raiders as starting quarterback Jesse Brown went out for on the second play with a knee injury and did not return. Brown is out for the season with a torn ACL. This left third-string sophomore quarterback Peyton Meeker to lead the Red Raider offense. The Raiders did drive the ball down to the Shelbyville 20-yard line on the opening drive thanks to a 13-yard pass to Wicks and an 11-yard run from sophomore D'Angelo Rozier. The Raiders stalled at the 20-yard line, however, and turned the ball over on downs. Shelbyville's Marquise Morton wasted little time picking up where he left off against the Red Raiders last season, taking a 2nd down and 10 carry, 29 yards for the opening score of the game with 3:32 left in the first quarter, as Shelbyville went on to win the game by a score of 40-13. Unofficially, the Red Raiders finished the game with 275 yards offense, while the Golden Eagles had 247. But Coffee County fumbled 5 times in the game, losing 4 of them, had 2 punts blocked, and added an interception late in the fourth quarter for a total of 7 turnovers. This week, Coffee County will host Marshall County, who is playing their first game of the season. Kickoff is at 7 p.m. at Carden-Gerald Field.
And we'll be right back with your weather forecast after these messages.
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
Here at Russell Barnett Kia, we do not have any dancing hamsters, nor do we have any sock monkeys, but we do have the guaranteed lowest price on all new Kias. Come by and check out this all-new 2010 Sporty Kia Soul for $17,995. Or check out this new redesigned 2011 Kia Sportage. No sock monkeys, no dancing hamsters, just guaranteed low prices here at Russell Barnett Kia. My question is, why buy anywhere else?
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this day. Our record high was in 2007 at 101 degrees. Record low was in 1956 at 47 degrees. The average high on this day is 86 and the average low is 65. For tonight, look for clear weather with a low of around 65. Mostly sunny weather in the forecast for Wednesday with a high of 92 and a low of 68. And some isolated thunderstorms expected for Thursday with a high of 94 and a low of 69.
Jimmy just got a late breaking piece here on the email from Miss Amy Keith Harper, who said that the young man that did the closing piece for us, that mimicked you and me on the closing of Newsleader, is Ryan Goodwin, and his mama says he's a pretty awesome guy. He's a senior at Tullahoma High School. So mystery man Ryan Goodwin did a nice pitch there for us.
Absolutely, we think he may have a future in broadcasting.
Very well may.
All right.
Also want to mention that Friday night at Coffee County at Carden-Gerald Field, the all youth teams from age 5 on up to the junior high are being invited to run out onto the field with the Coffee County Red Raiders each home game, and starting this one with Marshall County, they'll run out with the team behind them onto the field. So it's a new tradition Coach Davis is starting over there, and want to encourage anybody with a youth league player or a junior high or middle schooler to be in uniform or be in your jersey, at least jersey top, at the field at 6:30.
Okay. Nice touch. That is our newsletter report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6, 8, and 10 for Newsleader on 6. You have a good evening.
Good night.